I just couldn't bring myself to put a plastic rod holder on an all aluminum boat. So I wanted to come up with a metal rocket launcher type. You can find them on the internet from $39 to $100. This is the Crestliner accessory bracket that fits in the track around the edge of the boat. I'm going to use some 3-inch corner braces. I found some Everbuilt rubber chair leg cushions that I'm going to use. This is a 10 by 24 socket cap. They have the, see, it has the Allen wrench screw head, 3/4 of an inch long. These are the number 10 by 24 nuts and number 10 lock washers. I also am going to use some 1/4 inch by 20 by 1/2 inch socket cap screws. Some of the tools, there's another rocket launcher finished. I'm going to drill 2 holes in the sport bracket itself. I'm going to tap those with a 1/4 by 20 tap. I'm going to drill the pipe, put the bolts down through the top, fasten them with a lock washer nut on the bottom, and the rubber cap fits in the bottom of the rocket launcher here. And I think I can show you how to do all this. Some of the other tools I'm using today: 1.25 EMT. This is electrical conduit, and some other tools I'm using are the 1/4 inch tap that came out of the Irwin tap and die set that was like $25. It's got 5 different size taps and dies. I went ahead and bought the whole set. I'm going to use some black electrical tape, hacksaw, ruler, center punch, hammer, and a file, and then a nut driver comes in handy, and WD-40, and I do have a DeWalt cutting tool there I'm going to use. Measure 15 inches length. I measured my rods. My longest rod handle was 14 inches. So I'm going to use the 3-inch bracket just to mark a 1-inch space, and I'm using the writing on top of the pipe for an alignment tool. So I mark this with a pencil. So I've got rid of all those burrs, cleaned that up. The end of the pipe where I want the bracket to be, and these holes are 1 5/8 apart, so I wanted this to be 3 inches from the end, so I've got to mark it 3 inches and a mark at 1 5/8. So I'm going to use a center punch to start a drill bit mark, so I can drill this. hose came out, it made some nice burrs there, so I'm going to get rid of those real quick. My father's 1950 South Bend drill press. It got a nice little hum to it. I'm drilling through the top of the button cap screw, and it would pass through this hole. Taking the bracket itself, using the same to mark the holes in that, I've got a 3/4 inch piece of board to hold this flat while I strike it, and then I'm going to put another punch mark to start the drill bit. Hopefully those will So I'm going to take my 1/4 by 1/2 button screws, put those in the holes that I tapped. I think this came with my shopsmith, so that tightens down nice. And then you can bend that in the appropriate angle. And there is your finished rocket launcher with a slot in the bottom for the reel. You got the rocket launcher, reel slides in the slot. Still got some of the handle sticking out the front, so you can grab the rod out of the handle, and there you go. You can make you a rocket launcher tube for your Crestliner boat, and I'm sure that'll work on several other boats. Thank you, and have fun fishing.